Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hi Sion. Hi Sion family. I'm playing y'all, but
that smile on your face makes it easy to trust you. If they only knew the girl with the tattoo.
hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Dami, and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome as well. I just want to say thank you to everyone who has been subscribing to me. Lately, a couple people have been subscribing and I've been watching, so it's really nice to see that people actually watch my shit because, I be posting and I don't tell anyone. And I just want to say that I'm sorry that my video, my intro, and like just me in general is looking a little rough. See, I'm in university and I don't have time. I don't know about y'all, but I don't have time, to be wearing makeup, a full face of makeup, just for the purpose of filming a video. Like, basically, this wig is kind of like Teyana Taylor inspired. I'll insert a picture, but you know the hair I'm talking about that she wore to the VMAs. Like, she was copying Janet Jackson, and she rocked that shit. So I just thought I'd come on here and show you guys my bob or like pixie cut. At this point, I don't think it's a bob anymore. I think it's more of a pixie cut. But yeah, I just want to show you guys how I made this. Super easy, really, really, really easy to make. The video is a little long because I show you guys my customization process, my installing process, everything like that. So it's gonna be a little long and I'm gonna apologize right now. However, oh my gosh, and if you see my hairline and you're like, dang girl, like that hairline is jacked, let me just let you know that I've had this wig in for almost 2 weeks now. Okay, I installed it almost 2 weeks ago. So it's been on my head for 2 weeks. All I do is every couple days I reset my baby hairs and stuff. So as you can imagine, you know like it's starting to lift in a lot of places. Look, I just used my baby hairs to cover that, but you can see like it's starting to lift and it's starting to really show through. So I'm gonna take it out today. Just watch my video and you will learn how to make this hair as well. I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel because I would really like you guys to subscribe. Please subscribe. And without further ado, let's jump right into the video and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go by dumping my BW bleach in a tub and also put in some 40 volume developer until I get like this toothpaste like consistency, and then I'm just gonna slowly spread that across the frontal. Make sure you're very careful with this. You don't want to be too hard or you're gonna accidentally bleach the actual hair and you're gonna mess up your wig, so don't do it. So after I put everything, this is how it looks. I turn that over and then I use the other end of my brush and I just look through and see if any of the bleach seep through, and if we're good, I leave that for about 45 minutes and then I'm gonna go ahead and rinse the bleach out and wash it out with this purple shampoo that I got from Walmart. And I'm just gonna wash that out thoroughly. You don't want any bleach on the wig cap, and this is just what it looks like against my skin. You guys can see that was pretty good enough for me. And now we are moving on into the customization part. So this wig, this frontal already came pre-plucked. However, I had to do a little more. So basically what I did was I parted out the parts that were already pre-plucked and I just plucked behind that. There is really no order to plucking. Honestly, just go at your own pace. Don't rush because you're gonna mess up your frontal, and frontals aren't cheap. So take your time, go slowly, pick it one strand at a time. Get you a good pair of tweezers. Get you a nice pair of tweezers or you're gonna get frustrated. So I'm at the point where I'm kind of okay with how it turns out, but you guys can see that there's a line of demarcation from the part that was already pre-plucked. I'm just gonna go in and slowly but carefully, I'm gonna make sure that there's no line. So I'm gonna break up that line just by tweaking it a little bit and getting rid of all the lines. And then now I'm just going to comb the hair out to get rid of any excess hair. And this is just like half of the hair that I plucked out. So you guys can see plucking is very extensive. So now to the construction, I just go ahead and put my customized 360 frontal onto the mannequin head, and I just pin that down and then put that in a braid around the perimeter of the stocking cap, the wig cap. And then I'm gonna go ahead and sew that down with my needle and thread, obviously. Make sure you're going in a circle, and then I'm gonna go in with this 12-inch bundle that I got from I don't know where. I'll leave a link down below. I'm just gonna go ahead and in semicircles, not in actual circles, but in semicircles, I'm gonna go ahead and just sew that down just like I regularly do. I do have a video on how I sew my wefts down, but I'm cutting my wefts. I'm not flipping over. I don't like the flip over method. I like to cut my wefts. I know people have their reservations about cutting wefts, but I cut my wefts. That's just it. So like I said, I just sew that down in a semicircle, and when I get to the top, I sew a single track along the line of the frontal just to close up the seam. And this was how much of a weft was left. And then I'm just going to go ahead and cut off the excess wig cap like so. And then right now you can see me just parting the hair in the way that I want to wear it. And then I'm going to go ahead and wet it with water just so it stays in place. And then I'm also going to use a blow dryer just so it further stays in place and I can get that parting, nice. And then I'm gonna put the hair in a ponytail, a low ponytail, and then going with my thinning scissors or like my shear scissors, I'm just gonna go ahead and just cut it off. And right off the bat, you can see that just gave it like layers. And then slowly, surely, I'm just gonna use my thin shear scissors, and I'm just gonna go ahead and add some layers. Honestly, I put it on my head. I checked how it was looking. I made sure that it was really what I wanted. Be very slow with this. You're not rushing anywhere, right? And in the middle, when I wasn't sure how it was looking, I straightened it and curled it just to see how it was looking. So, make sure you take your time with this. Don't be afraid to take off the wig, put it back on, see how it's looking. And then right now you can see I'm just cutting off the excess lace, and I'm left with that, and you can see it blends into my skin. So now I'm just cutting off baby hairs like a head ass. And now I'm just cutting off ear tabs because you really need ear tabs if you're wearing frontals. Getting ear tabs, it's a lot better. So I put the hair over my ear, and the parts where the hair actually covers my ear, I just cut that off because it's not necessary. And it's just not cute when your lace is covering your entire hair, especially when you're wearing short hairstyles and wigs that look like this and your ears are going to be exposed, right? So that's what the hair looks like, the ear tab looks like. And now I'm just moving on into installation. My hair is pretty short, so I flattened that out, and then I put on a stocking cap, and then I'm gonna go ahead with some got to be glued in the black bottle. I don't really have a preference. I don't care. Either one works for me. So I just spray that on, and then I spray some got to be free spray, and then I wait when it's dry. As you guys can see, it's dry. Now I'm gonna go ahead with some scissors, and I'm gonna cut off the excess cap as close to the hairline, or as close to the glue as I possibly can. I'm just gonna cut it off. And as you guys can see, I'm back, and there's the little straggly pieces everywhere, so I'm just gonna go ahead with some got to be glued, a thin layer, and I'm gonna press that down and wait for that to dry. And then I'm gonna go ahead with another layer of got to be glued, and I'm gonna wait for that to get tacky. And then I'm gonna come back when it's tacky, and I'm gonna spray some got to be free spray on it. And I promise you, this is gonna keep your wig on forever. And now I'm just gonna put the wig on. This part, you know, I wasn't on frame when I did it. But basically, slowly, I just put the shit over my head. I should stop swearing, but you know, I just put it over my head. I slowly, you know, look at how it's already looking like a scalp or whatever. But I just slowly bring it up to my head. I was totally not in frame for this, and the footage of me laying my edges I lost. So, you know, I'm just gonna come back in the end with my edges laid and everything, like 2 weeks after, just to show you guys the end result. I'm really sorry that like I didn't get that end part filmed for you guys. However, you know, I'm pretty sure in my old videos you can find that part. This hair is also not supposed to be glam. It's supposed to be a little edgy, and it doesn't really look as laid as I would like it to, because again, it's 2 weeks after and I just couldn't be bothered to reinstall the hair. So, you know, you're just gonna have to take it like this, and you know, but I hope you guys like the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe.